It's voila.
Voila! Hello!
Hey, everybody.
How you doing?
We're going to talk about...
people's idiosyncrasies.
Yes.
Gabby came up with this topic, and it is a amazing topic.
So, I actually, when I was doing my dissertation for grad school, I had thought, there was a moment where, because my dissertation was a horrible experience for me, so
Gabby is traumatized by this.
It was absolutely horrible, and there were many times where I thought I should have chosen a better topic, and maybe that would have made it better. So, one of the things I thought about as a topic was that... Wait, I forgot my topic now. Oh, one of the things I thought about was that I was going to...
Actually, just angle this way. There we go.
Adam he's moving me. Okay. So one of the things I was thinking about was, I took this very seriously. I wanted to do a dissertation on why do people choose the bathroom stalls that they choose in a bathroom? And is there any pattern to it? You know?
I actually hear that there is.
Do you?
I think I read an article a few years ago on it. It was very funny. It was like the first stall is often neglected, I think.
Yes.
But the last stall is often destroyed.
Really?
I think because people will, like, the goal with, like, anytime you're using a public restroom in my mind is I'm playing basically a game of what stall has people chosen to use the least.
Yeah.
Which often means which one's the cleanest.
Yeah.
I associate the two together.
Yeah.
And it's often the thought is the last, like, oh, you normally, like, if the last option on something is usually the least chosen in a way.
Right.
Because it means that you had to say no to so many others, you get worn down. But in the bathroom, you want the last option.
Yes.
So it's like, that's where,
I always think, so you're obviously trying to get in there quickly, get in and out quickly. So I always think that's why you choose a quick one.
Yeah.
Like, but then you don't want to be like in the doorway. So I think it's atypical for you to choose, like, you walk in the doorway and the first one is usually not the one you're going to choose, because then you feel like people are right there. They're opening the door. They're like right there with you in the stall.
Yeah.
And you want a little privacy. I feel like I most often choose not the first one, the second one.
Interesting.
I feel like there's a barrier of safety there. You know, I don't know. It's quick. Like, I pop right in usually. And I feel like that's what I typically do choose.
I could see that. Yeah. You know, I like, I would personally prefer if the door's sealed all the way.
Right, of course.
To me, that would be the nice part.
Well, I'm not picturing that I'm going into each stall and, like, checking each one for, like, the comfort and door closingness.
I mean,
I'm just thinking when you pop in and you go into a stall, which one is the one you, like, first choice pop in?
I think we've talked about this before, but Charmin has an app that you could rate public restrooms on.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so this is big. Okay, so you're always curious about why people choose the toilet they choose.
Like, and then I was thinking maybe I could, like, sit in some bathrooms and I would, you know, take data on which stall that people were going in, because I'm curious, and then try to figure out why. Like, why do they choose those stalls? It's very interesting to me.
How do you think people would perceive you?
Well, honestly, in a girl's bathroom, some people wouldn't even notice. Girls hang out in there.
I'm just saying, like,
there's benches for a reason.
You're sitting with a notepad.
I wouldn't do that. I would like pretend I'm doing my makeup or something. And then when people come in, I would just jot it down.
That is, I could
even wear headphones so people don't feel like awkward.
Do you feel like that you need consent to acknowledge what, like, a stall people would go into?
No way. Everything that happens in a girl's bathroom is public. Definitely.
Okay, you see, this is radically different, because, like, my thought is...
It's a spectator sport in there.
Like, this is... You see, I have no problem with bathrooms in the sense of, like privacy, because I think I have an issue with any person that doesn't respect privacy in a bathroom. Yeah. So it's like, you know, like, even unisex bathrooms, whatever it is, doesn't bother me. Yeah. I don't want any person bothering me. Because in my mind, if I am in a stall, there is no person on earth that has a right to bother me. This is my safe place. Similarly, like I've said it before, like, you know, people have apologized if they've been too loud with bowel movements.
Yeah.
But people apologize? Like, you know, like if you destroy a bathroom or something.
Oh, okay.
I'm very much unapologetic with that. And I enforce and very strictly tell people about it. This is where it belongs. This is your safe place.
I honestly don't understand. I don't understand how people can destroy a bathroom like that.
I have.
But you clean it up. Like, if there was some awful thing that happened.
Oh, I meant like smell and texture,
that's
not
fine.
Necessarily.
But I'm saying the other way. I literally don't understand it. I will say, I don't know if I've told you that I do this. So in a public bathroom, Usually it's okay because with a girl's bathroom, usually there's a lot of people coming in and out, you know? But if it just happens to be a situation where, let's say, it's just you and one other person, that's uncomfortable to me because it's like they know I'm in there, I know they're out there, and it's just like any sound that happens, it's just very like stressful.
What was the movie we watched the other day?
I Feel Pretty.
I Feel Pretty with, what's her name?
Amy
Schumer. And Amy was talking to her colleague while he was on the toilet defecating, and his words were, I don't want you to hear it.
I don't want you to hear the splash.
I don't want you to hear this splash.
It's terrible. So, like, not to be graphic, but I just don't want to hear sounds in general. I don't want to hear sounds. I don't want them to hear sounds. I don't want, like, anything like that. But when it's a lot of people, it's not a problem. But when it's just one other person, it's very stressful in there. So what I do, I plug my ears and I close my eyes. And sometimes I'll hum a little bit.
This is...
And it helps me to just pretend they're not there. And then I can get through it and then get out of the bathroom.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is revelatory.
I mean, I recommend it as a strategy to some people. I will say, sometimes my ears hurt because I push so far in. Just depends on if I'm hearing sounds out there and I need to do that.
That is...
Yeah.
I'll throw this out here as a counter proposal to all of this. Or more of going on, and we did not intend to talk entirely about bathrooms.
No, we didn't.
But honestly, I feel like this is where we're landing. So, like, why do people do the things they do in bathrooms?
There's so much to be said.
Yeah. How do you feel when you're in the stall and somebody tries to pull and they are rejected on the, inversely, you're the one pulling and rejected? Because this happens to me
like someone's in there already?
Yeah. Either way, it's, because
we don't knock on bathroom stalls.
Yeah, no. Like,
but why don't people look? Like, I always look to see if there are feet.
I try, but it's... Yeah. Sometimes it's also like...
Sometimes the feet are deep in there and you miss it.
Well, I think I'm more conscientious in public spaces, but like in work where I'm like, okay, there's a more limited number of people, I kind of just assume the stall is going to be open. But I gotta tell you, I'm amazed at the number of times, like, I've opened a stall, not just at work, but in general, on a person, because they did not lock the door. I'm like, who doesn't lock the door? Like, this is the place I'm checking that my security is safe here.
Yeah. No, there was this recently happened to me where someone tried to open the stall when I was in there, and I don't know, because you don't like expect it and you don't think of anything. Instead of saying something with my voice, I stomped my foot.
Yep.
Just to make a loud sound, and they were like, "Whoa!" And then they walked away.
Hey, this is good.
But
scare them away.
I literally stomped my foot,
boom,
like near the door, and then they walked away. It was so. It's just awkward. Awkward.
There's no winning.
But I didn't want to use my voice because, like, I don't want them to know who I am. I wanted anonymity.
But they could see you leave the restroom.
No. I wait for them to leave. Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's another thing. So if I'm in the stall already.
Yep.
Okay. Now I hear someone else comes into the bathroom. They don't know who I am.
Yeah.
So sometimes unless I'm like literally finishing up when they come in, then I'll still leave.
Sure.
But other times I'll just wait for them to be finished.
Interesting.
I'll wait for them to enter the stall. I'll wait for them to do their thing. I'll just wait, and then I'll wait for them to leave, wash their hands, and then when they leave the door, I will leave.
You see, I
don't want that interaction.
I've reclaimed the bathroom life. I'm very proud of what's happening in there. It's my safe place. Good. And I will actually, if somebody were to say something, I would make them feel terrible. Because where else could you be? And I think this comes from On Creation, actually. Yeah. A giant music festival, and for years I'd been like, I never wanted to use a porta potty, like, just like, aside from like going to the number one, relieving a little urination station, but it was like, because other times I hadn't been on multi-day trips where you're reliant on this giant plastic box to defecate in. I'm like, I'll hold for the day, I don't need to do this, like, I'm not. But the moment when I got on this trip, it's a week long, it's an outdoor music festival, I was working at the time there, so I was like, there is no way to overcome this.
No.
So I decided
to use the facilities.
Yeah. And it's like, there's delaying this is not going to solve a problem. It's only going to cause me more issues.
Although I will say, when we used to go to Creation, Caitlin's going to kill me. My sister, she would not use the bathroom.
That's impressive.
She would not use the bathroom for that business.
Yeah, of course.
She would just hold it all week.
That's
because she's crazy. She's crazy private and stuff like that. That wouldn't be me, but she would hold it. She would only use it for number one.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That, cool. I mean, I feel like, I just, realized one day in, like, this isn't going to happen. I'm just going for it. Like, and it actually was a game changer of, like, liberalizing me in terms of bathrooms of, like, hey, this is my space. This is me time. Like, if you want to come in here and have a problem with what's going on, you are the other person is the issue. Outside of this box, should be appropriate. Yeah. But in this designated box, this is my
appropriate
bodily function safe place. Anything could happen here. And
but that's like a standalone. So when you're in the stalls of the bathroom, and that's why I still feel like it should be a safe place. But when you can hear like people out there and they know that you went in there and they're waiting for you to come out or something, sometimes I just prefer like, I'll just wait for them to start and finish, and I will leave when they are gone. That way I don't have to be worried about the amount of time I've been in here. I don't have to think I'm going to be judged,
That's fair. Safe place.
Peace.
I mean, we've all gone into the bathroom to escape.
For safety. It's a great time.
Like, great. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you. Oh. My favorite thing for bathroom reading. Do you know what it is?
Dystopian book?
Nope. No, actually, a dystopian book. I love reading dystopian books, but it's actually not my favorite because then you get like really involved in the story in the bathroom, and it's a little counterproductive. So my favorite, Archie comics.
Oh, interesting.
Yes!
Yeah.
We used to always get Archie comics from our family friend, the Caputis, and they would give us Archie comics. And I just love reading them anyway. But it's like just really great to have Archie comics like sitting in the bathroom in case you need something to flip through. It's fun, quick story. I love those stories. And, you can start and finish anywhere. So
interesting.
What's your favorite bathroom reading material?
I don't really read in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I might scroll on the cell phone for a little bit. Yeah. But like... generally I don't want to prolong this experience. Not anti-bathroom, not ashamed of it, but there is something of like, just, if it's, the toilet is not the most comfortable seat. So in my mind, like, if I could be done, like, I might scroll if I need a minute or two. Yeah. But like, okay, once I'm here, I want to be done because I could be in a far more comfortable chair if I was going to read.
That's fair.
Yeah. So it's, fair. And I go to the bathroom a lot, so it's like, yeah. So, but... Well, Gabby, this is the end, guys, of season 4. Yeah. Ending with our idiosyncrasies
of the bathroom.
With the bathroom, apparently. It's the COVID. And not joking, but we're gonna have some fun baking things coming online too. They might already be up. Who knows where this whole thing's gonna be? But thanks for being with us. We're gonna start working on season 5.
Bye, guys.
See you soon.